Hey, Airsoft people. I wanted to do a quick review on these AngelCustom parts that I got from, I think they're manufactured for Evike online because no one else carries them, so I have to assume that they're manufactured for them. They're supposedly knockoffs of a higher quality unit, but they're absolute garbage. I got these yesterday, decided to fool around with them. I got the, hop-up kit, the SP170 spring, I got the trigger and piston sear, and the piston and cylinder headset. Obviously these are a lot cheaper than the quality parts that most people pay for, which is, you know, they're cheap Chinese pieces of crap. And I'll go over why. Why I think they're cheap Chinese pieces of crap. The piston, it's broken. It's been in the gun less than a day. I fired less than 2 mags, so less than 60 rounds. And this little black piece, see that? That came flying out of the barrel. If you take this off, you can see possibly why. The aluminum, whatever that is to keep on, is not straight and is now looking pretty bad. I did not touch that with anything. That's just how it is after I shot it maybe 10 times. The O-ring, what's left of it, if I can find it, is what's left of the O-ring that goes right here. That broke in maybe 10 shots. These little, I don't know what these are made out of, but these two white things screw on and off. If those are not screwed down completely tight, this is going to jam in your, watch out baby, that'll jam in the cylinder, and you're going to have a hard time, well, it won't fire at all, but you're going to have a hard time getting it out as well. So, I don't know how they fucked this up so bad, pardon my language, but they really did a terrible, terrible job building this. That's garbage, the O-ring's garbage, these things are garbage and loosen up, and once they're loosened, it gets stuck. The cylinder head itself, I just took that off, where'd I put it? Oh, right here. This is the cylinder head that comes with the kit. I don't know why they even bother. Well, obviously you have to have a special cylinder head because it takes this weird cone-shaped tip. Which, yeah, if it worked, I could see that maybe being good. But the issue with this is, I don't know if you can tell, but this is too tall. So even completely screwed in, as tight as you can get it, this little nubbin is too long. And because it's too long, what happens is that my rifle is all disassembled right now. But let's say it was assembled. Let me get this put in real quick. One sec. Okay, so, if you have that cylinder on the end here, and this is actually screwed in to your barrel, I know, it's okay, you won't be able to set this, so like, you know how this pulls up and you slam it down and you put it back down? It won't fit. This, your actual pull is going to end up being down here, so it just doesn't close and it's unfireable. The only way I could remedy that was to, without modifying their stuff, was to just have my barrel unscrewed like 4 screws, for 4 turns, which means the set screw down here doesn't line up correctly, so you don't know if you're straight or not. That's the only way I could end up closing this. And then, even if I did that, what happened is because my barrel was unscrewed for 4 turns, which actually makes the whole thing longer, as soon as I put all of this in here, it was, where's my barrel? This portion, the portion that actually screws, you know, holds this in place, this fits very tightly right here. And because my barrel is unscrewed, it fits so tightly, and because the barrel's unscrewed, it's not going to be as straight, so it puts pressure on it, and then you get feed issues. So my BBs wouldn't feed unless I fed them manually one at a time through here, but I could not use a magazine at all. So it complete garbage. I don't know why. You know, you think that if you're gonna, there's good Chinese knockoff. You know, this JG BAR-10 is a good Chinese knockoff of the Tokyo Maroon. I wouldn't say amazing knockoff, but it definitely works. So this was a complete waste of money. I'm putting the original piston back in. I'm putting the original, I guess I could technically use their spring, although let's look at the springs. So, literally, used less than a day. This is the 170, what do they call it? SP170. Look how non-linear it is. Look how, you know, obviously it's a higher pressure spring, maybe a little bit longer, but it shouldn't be that distorted after a single day, considering my original spring, which has been in there since I got the gun, and I've, you know, operated it quite a few times with that spring. You pull that out and it's completely straight. Nothing wrong with it. One additional thing is, so this is the, you know, the spring guide, which supposedly has ball bearings down here and spins. It does not. I don't know if I can hold my camera and try and spin that at the same time, but this does not spin at all. I can unscrew it. You're not supposed to screw it that way. But it doesn't spin, so when you are cocking your gun, you're going to hear your spring making funny noises, because that's supposed to take care of it, especially with a higher power spring. In addition, the, what do they call this? The spring set, you know, it goes right here and it holds the end of your spring set guide. With this in place, you cannot get this in without modifying it. I had to actually stick some, after this was in the chamber, or the cylinder, I had to stick some tissue behind it to give it some more space, because you will not be able to get this back in without hitting it with a hammer. So there's just issues all over the place. This is defective. The spring, I guess, works, but it doesn't seem like a very good spring. This is defective. The piston itself, which I think my daughter just ran away with, is also defective. The O-ring is poor quality. I'm not going to even bother to put this hop-up unit in, because with all the issues I'm having with this other stuff, why bother? I'm just going to end up breaking my gun. You know, it's all garbage. Absolute garbage. So, I'm not a huge airsofter. I was honestly just doing this for target practice. You know, a longer range. Thought it'd be fun. I ended up getting these pieces for cheap. That was a big mistake. Total waste of money. So, anyone considering these AngelCustom parts? AngelCustom. I'm pretty sure it's Evike. I don't know. I can look it up real quick. But they're the only ones that sell them. If you go to AngelCustom's website, which they have on all the boxes, there's absolutely nothing there except for a link to the Evike website. They're garbage. I would never ever suggest buying any of these. You know, save yourself a headache, save yourself the money, save yourself the time, and go with something quality, obviously. Laylax or any of the other known brand name ones, not cheap garbage Chinese crap, which is what this is. Hope this was helpful to someone. Have a great day. Bye. Okay, I just had to add this real quick. Honestly, I got this yesterday. When I got this spring was the full length of this. So, honestly, I don't replace a whole lot of springs. I don't know if that's totally typical, but that seems a little weird for supposedly a high quality spring to, I don't know, lose 3 inches in overnight. That was overnight. Again, I think this is a piece of garbage. Have a great day, guys. Bye.